This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, April 21, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin breaks $78,000 as crypto markets price in a bullish outlook, while the S&P 500 slips on mixed earnings and geopolitical tensions. Let's break down the action.
The S&P 500 is at 708.72, down 0.2%. The Nasdaq 100 slips 0.32% to 646.79, while the Dow Jones rises 0.2% to 494.33. The Russell 2000 jumps 0.57% to 277.35. Top gainers include Bain, up 99.9%, LT May, up 837.19%, and HUBC, up 364.2%. Top losers, F5WS, IPOFWS, and MONC all plunged 99.8% or more. The materials sector leads with a 0.67% gain, while utilities lag with a 0.89% drop.
Cypher, what's the story on earnings and filings?
Core Scientific disappoints on Q4 results, sending shares lower. Bitcoin hits a key $78,000 level, signaling potential for further gains. New Zealand CPI beats expectations, pushing the Kiwi higher and raising odds of a May rate hike. China's economic resilience is tempered by weak demand, per Fitch. SEC filings today include 8Ks from Prelude Therapeutics, Onto Innovation, Coronado Global Resources, Synchrony Financial, and Cycurian. Recent dividends include NVDW at $0.37, MSTW at $0.11, and METWA at $0.28.
Pulse, what's the macroeconomic picture?
The Fed funds rate stands at 3.64%, with the 2-year Treasury yielding 3.71% and the 10-year at 4.26%. The yield curve remains normal at plus 0.54 percentage points. Inflation remains above target, with CPI year-over-year at 3.29% and core PCE at 2.97%. Real GDP growth slowed to 0.48% in the fourth quarter, while non-farm payrolls added 637K jobs in March. Unemployment holds at 4.3%. The Fed's chair nominee, Warsh, testifies today. Tomorrow, the ECB meets and the U.S. releases the March CPI.
Spectre, anything on the risk radar?
Risk Desk reports no elevated signals today.
Apex, what's the look ahead?
Watch the Fed's Warsh testimony for signals on rate path. Monitor euro-dollar for a potential test of resistance near 1.8. Keep an eye on gold as geopolitical tensions persist. The key takeaway: volatility remains elevated and safe haven assets are under pressure.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.